Welcome back to the Get Set Go inspiration session. And specifically, we are talking in this session regarding the how that television and these things affects our brain thinking. And this part that we are discussing specifically, it comes in the academic field of success. So in this academic field of success, which title name is work hard in silence and let make your success noise, like that. So in which, as we go through the classroom study, and then we um, go through the sections there, like principle of that cumulative recalling technique and index recalling technique, and after that there is given like a principle of revision and principle of continuity. These things are given there. So specific reasons for this topic that we are discussing, because in the digital era now, and so much of availability of data, as well as so much channels and so much entertainment available on the television, it fetches our time. Not fetches our time, but it also subconsciously training us, because like their alpha, beta, theta, and gamma, these waves are there, and like particular wave is um, active when we are doing particular activity, like sleeping, that one specific wave is activated. Okay, while thinking, beta wave is activated, and meditation, then another wave is activated, like that. These things are happen. But what exactly happen when we see the television? So at that time, specifically what happened, that that there is confusion between the waves. Okay, so like while looking at the television, actually one person, great personality, who stated that like 1 or 2 hours of seeing or watching television is equivalent to the staring at a fixed wall, a blank wall, for an hour and 2 hours. So you can understand. So what basically happens in our body and in our brain when we are watching the television? So exactly we go in like a sleep like state. Okay, and our critical thinking function, that beta wave, is got stopped. So whatever that we see, that directly goes into our subconscious mind. So, and its important effect is that, because whatever emotive response that we give, it depends on this. So that's why we should be very attentive in regarding the what content we are seeing, and how much time we are seeing the useless serials and like useless movies. So that is also the matter of thinking. And like there are also that saying that his great Shikshashtakam Prabhu, who says that, because 2 minutes of ad can sell you the shampoo, then 2 hours of movie can sell you the characters, right? So in the like ad, the all glories is of the that shampoo is going, how it's great and how it's make your your hair like shiny and smooth and like that, and they get attract towards us. And similarly, when we see the movie, actually movie is what is there, they are featuring the multiple characters are there, where the main character, so subordinate character. So there are many characters we have, and those goes into our subconscious mind and they have effect on us. So there is probability, and most of the people, they get affected by those characters. They directly get into that character and actually behaved that way, and they start living unconsciously like that person, like in the movie. So that is what that we should be conscious, that we should not become the buyer of characters in the cinema. So that is important. Yeah, you should see, but you should be vigilant, and you should be careful that that television and gaming and these things, entertainment, which we can't make zero, but minimize it to the lowest that we can do. So this is what basically happens. And also, like our eye movements, it's like because everything is planned is there. Whatever television, that is cinema we are seeing, okay, and whatever all things that we are seeing, that everything is planned there, that director has thought, and actor how they will act, and how will be the scenario, and what the dialogues will be there, what punchlines will be there. So everything is set up there. So it doesn't mean that like that, and that's why many intelligent people and great personality, they never go for a movie on like that. Instead of that, they prefer to read books. And like eye movement is the next part comes in this: work hard in silence and make success noise, like that. So in this eye movements, so eye movement is also important, because when we read any book, okay, so what like this activity is like where we have to become static for some time and also move to the next. Like we see the one word or 2-3 words or group of words, and we move to the, so it is like a static and dynamic both combination like that. So we have to train our eyes to pick a particular one word or 2 word or 3 words in this way. And also importantly, like while reading, that we have to consider ourselves as a pitcher, okay. So author is like a pitcher and we are like a catcher. So here it is said that we have to be very much active in order to in order to exert a right amount of force or energy to extract the meaning what author is saying, like that. And if we are daydreaming in that, so it may be very harmful for us, like that. Yeah, because in the reading also we don't read in a very careful way, so most of the probability is there that we may take a different meaning, and with the different meaning, that it becomes our words in communication, and we act like that, and later on we come to know that actually that content was not saying like this. They want to say different thing, like that. So this is, we go into the illusion. So that's why we should that get hooked over those things and understand so what they want to exactly tell to us, and then we can proceed further. So this thing comes important. And also while experiencing, the visual guide is there, so that is very important is there, because experiment is given in a Get Set Go, that there that 2 things we can do. First, just by same pages there, that we read by just eye movement, not using our visual guide as a finger. Then you will find that when you are using visual guide, your speed is increased, like that. And also suppose your visual guide is there, okay, and someone is talking you and you are talking with him, and you come back to you, as your visual guide is on that word particular, so it is not get too much difficult for you to find where you have stopped, so you resume very smoothly. But in case that if you are not using visual guide, you find that you have to read again that para, and that you have to search and hunt for it, like that. So this thing basically happens like that. And yeah, because like through that classroom study and this technique we are using, like principle of continuity, we have to remain continuity, okay. So 1 hour like 55 minutes it takes time to that mind become restless, okay. So as mind become restless, like that, So what basically happens over there, after that we should take a break of 10 minutes. Like if we are sitting, we should change our activity, like we should walk and we just get rejuvenate ourselves like that and come back to our original position like that. Okay, and again we should continue for 51 minutes like that we should at least do it for 2 hours. Okay, but after we are thinking that we are taking 10 minutes of break and just we go outside, we calling our friends and we are talking and half hours and we are not conscious of that. That is not the use. So that's why you should bounce back very early, because in 10 minutes you have to keep in, you must that word author is using must, it means must, because as you exceed time, the more material is acquiring into your subconscious mind and all these things. So you find very difficult to reconnect where you lived that part. So that's why principle of continuity. An example is car also that given, that when car is driving, like when speed breaker comes, so it's speed slow down, but not immediately after crossing that break we get that momentum. No, it takes some time. So that is what the principle of continuity is saying. So as our break is more, okay, as our break is more, so we require more time to get that momentum. So that is what the basic fundamental is there. And like impression of notes is that if you have 10 notes of 10 rupees and one note of 100 rupees, so by the weight of which thing you will carry more bear the weight on your mind. So obviously it is 100 is there. Yeah, most of the people consider there, but later on when you think over it, you come to know, yeah, 100 will bear more weight like that, due to principle of continuity, that 10 10 and like they are breakage and 100 is like continuously. So that thing is there. And yeah, and principle of revision is there. And here author says that many coaching classes and teachers they haven't taught how to revise properly, and only due to that reason that even though students are doing hard work, they are not getting the proper result. So that is what the problem happening. And for that purpose what author has given the principle of revision, author started from that 3R technique like that. The retention is there. So what is the retention is there? That retention, it means that ability of the brain to store that information. Okay, to store that information, that vast information. And what is recalling? Out of that stored information, to take a piece of information in a given time. Like in examination we are provided with date and month and that specific timing, maybe morning 11 or 3 o'clock as our diploma it helps like that. And at that 11 to 1 or 3 to 5 6 you have to be so active, and you have to recall whatever that multiple pages 200 and 100 pages and many data that you read, and out of that you have to write 10 pages of the question paper, and for that you have to retain those things properly. Okay, so recall those things properly in a given that time. If you fail to recall in that given time, it means like someone said that yeah I'm remembering this is at my tip of tongue, but that I'm unable to say it. So what they mean to say is that their whole memory is not bad, so their temporary, their ability to recall is weak like that, right? It's meaning to say that. And basic solution for this is revision. Yeah, like see that in your room is there and it is in the dark. Okay, so you first time enter there, so it is very difficult for you to find where is the light and where is fan and like that. But as you enter second time, third time, fourth time, no time you find that all things. So exactly with the revision also this thing happen. So as we go and revising the our study, so it become very smoother and smoother. Okay, so that revision means what? To revise the study data that we have already studied. Okay, and whatever that study data and those contents and those pages we have read, revision, the purpose of revision is to organize the data systematically. So more you revise, so more data get organized. So that is what the basic thing happens behind that, and that that's why revision is quite important. And here author has given how to use the revision technique and how to store whatever that we read into the long-term memory. So here as they have taken for 1 hour study, and for that 1 hour study, so what basically they have done is that they have, after 1 hour study, after 10 minutes do the first revision, okay, and after 1 day, okay, after 1 day or evening, or after 1 day you do the second revision, and your third revision will be at the end of the week, okay. So as you follow these steps, like at the end of second day you are doing, so you are conscious of your previous day, so what exactly you have studied, you keep in mind, you are not breaking its connection like that. And as day passes, so as week comes there, you again study that, okay, you again study that, and you say that what you say that yeah, okay, it's quite good, and I find that whatever this thing is there, whatever it means like this data and whatever those things are provided, so but we are aware about that, and you are giving same time to that, you are not getting new content, you are revising the last content and giving just 5 to 10 minutes, because already you have spent 1 hour and you have compressed it for 5 to 10 minutes by taking these keynotes and like that. So as you, after 1 week and after 1 month, okay, that is third, and after 3 months, that is 4. So it means that you have aware of that content in a 1 week also, in a 1 month also, and in a 3 month also. So it makes it in a long term memory. And what happens basically, as we are passing the time, there is a gap is going on, we are not seeing that content. As we go on reading and reading the many things, so later on when we study that, we that correlate with that thing, and we find that all this thing is there, and we find it's more clarity, because we have the spec of that revised material, and if you see outside with that, we saw with that spec and try to, hey, this is like correlation. So it makes study very interesting, and it's like takes to the another level, and like it is exactly like very clarity is there, and it is very nice technique is there, revision. And basically, so after this revision, classroom study, and your eye movement, and this your television control, so okay, you have done all those things, so okay, you have control your time, you minimize effectively your unnecessary time, but how to focus it in a right direction. So there also this that author in a time management saying that they have given the technique, like you should and author is clearly stating here that time management is your second nature, okay. It means like person whom you are meeting, you should be conscious of your time. You should ask, okay, you have some next engagement, or you may have any next thing to do, because I'm speaking and you taking your time, so if you have any engagement, so I finish my things over here, that. So like that, because they know that your nature is that you have planned for 1 minute and 5 minutes and 10 minutes, and the planning is precise, many things you are doing in a very clearly manner. So you should make that nature of time management. And time management, time, it means time, we know that how 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and this thing is there, and that and 24 hours, that is common for everyone, because no one has more than the time. So how we utilize that is the wealth. His Holiness Radha Swami Maharaj also says that. And also that basically that time factor, the important thing which comes over here is that that means important thing is that is the Chanakya Pandita, because Chanakya Pandita is a great personality who has stated that not a single moment can come back to you as you passed it, even though you are giving crores and lakhs and rupees and golds and whatever that, but even though you will not get that single moment. So that is the value of single moment. So Chanakya Pandita is saying that your every second, your every minute, your every hour, your every day, your every month, your every year has some value. So Chanakya Pandita stressing here that we should be very conscious of our time, that how we are spending it. So is we are spending uselessly, we are not making it productive and like that. So we have to think in the all aspect to this, and then only we can be the survival, and we can get more out of that time. Yeah, because schedule also should be made, and doing planning at the morning, you should make a plan for a day, or you can do for a week, you can plan, and also you can plan at night also what you are going to do tomorrow. Because what happens when you wake up and you don't have any plan, you don't know what to do, so you wander here and there, your brain and your mind don't have clear direction of where to go. So whatever it comes, it gets engaged in that way, and time get uselessly spent like that. So basically the standard time format is also given there. So at the end, that we can wake up at 5 o'clock, okay, and 5 to 5:30 you can take your bath, okay, and 5:30 to 6 o'clock you can do exercise and like that, or you may chant, you may do your chanting, and you may do your meditation like that. And half hour later, that you may exercise, you may do exercise and like that, okay. And when we saw here, and then after that, as it is time will be 5, 6, and okay, 5:30 you are 6 and 7, okay. So what you can do, that 7:30, okay, yeah, 2 hours you may spend that 5, 6 and 7, because 7:30 to 8 they have given the timing, that for 7:30 to 8, that is for breakfast timing is there, because as per biological clock, this timing is very good to gain the nutrients from that place over there, and that's why it is very important over there. And sorry, and you'll find that yeah, it is quite amazing over there, and you can proceed further and like that. So important thing that, and after that 1.5 hour you spending your study, you take a nap. Rest is important, because your body has already done exertion in the morning, so as you take a rest, it becomes relaxed. And when you go to the college, spending 5 hours, a 10 to 4, 5, and it makes you engages there. You speak with many teachers over there, you speak with many your friends and like that. After you come back 5 to 6, you get fresh, and as you 6 and 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. You study it again. So as you get study, so what basically happens, you remain focused, and also after that you take your dinner. So and after that immediately you from 8 to 10 you again study. So what basically happened due to this, like you're aware of your conditioning, what you are reading, okay, what content you are focusing for that 1.5 hours, okay, and like you are making your dinner like sandwich and like that. So that is what because as you are confusing, you are wandering here and there and you're talking many topics, and there you're they may be diverting over and you eat and like that, your mind processes with that energy, and there may be chances that your activity may change. But as you keep in your track, yeah, like you can decide that on Sunday, that on Saturday you can give completely time to the socializing and like that. You can speak with your friends too much and like that, but you should be very careful that so on the regular days you should not giving anything other time. And also tell your parents and whoever they are allocating any task to you, tell them that please in the evening 5 to 6 I will available, I'm free, if you want to do any tasks with me, so please tell me. It's in the morning and in the afternoon, so I will do in that time, because after that like 6 to 7:30 I have to study, and for that time I will not be available there. And after that also tell them that 8 to 10 that I have a study and I unable to give more time to it, and again get back to it. So also make them aware of what you are practicing and like that. So that is also important. So this thing overall when you make, then yeah, you came to know that things are working and like that. Okay. And yeah, Pareto principle is also there, that 80-20 principle is there. It tells that like 80% of result can be given by the 20% of the efforts. Okay, so which are these 20% of the efforts that we have to do, and give good time to that, and then we can get 80%. So that is also given Pareto principle in there. And so here overall we have I think so very much clearly idea given regarding this chapter of that work hard in a silence and let your success makes noise. So thank you so much very connecting with me, and it feels very happy to discuss this content with you, and we will meet you soon. Thank you very much. So let meet you soon. Bye.